see a lot of this, where they put their hands over their eyes and look inside the window, and they're like, what is this?
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Whack-a-doodle-doo. Guess who's got their own network on DirecTV? Scientology. You can't make this stuff up. The cult, which is known for so many things other than, the basic forms of cult mind control and ritual abuse and abuse of children and sexualizing young children. The cult, which is known for having Hollywood elites like Tom Cruise and John Travolta involved. The cult, which is so secretive, but not really secretive. But if you expose them, they'll block your videos on YouTube. If you comment on their video, they'll come after you. I mean, gang stalk. These are people who are masters of gang stalking. They don't even let you see their subscribers or their comments on their videos. But if you don't believe me about how insane these people are and how this is just nothing but mind control, check out some of the videos that they have, including Scientology marriage courses that you can take on their YouTube channel, because that's worked out well for Tom Cruise. What's he on, his 12th wife? It's worked out real well. Everyone that's left, or I should say escaped, has pretty much given details about how creepy and disturbing he is and how disturbing the entire cult is of Scientology. Now, L. Ron Hubbard, no surprise, the founder of Scientology, which is a cult based off of a science fiction book for the most part, was best buddies with Aleister Crowley, right? So you can only imagine the secrecy and the stuff that they're really practicing and performing. But you got to take a look at this video here. I mean, if you don't know much about the cult of Scientology, take a look at an introduction to Dianetics. This is really what they push down everyone's throat, where they're pretty much just mind controlling you and putting, I mean, this looks just like the CIA videos that are on YouTube where they were performing LSD, MK Ultra experiments on people, yet people are willingly signing up. Take a look.
Do you know someone who has never fully recovered from a serious loss in life? Or a traumatic experience? And in your own day-to-day life, do you sometimes experience self-doubts, negative thoughts, unreasonable fears, upsets, or irrational behavior? The painful experiences of our past clearly have an effect upon our present behavior. But to what degree and why? What causes the mind to depart from rational thought or behavior?
It's over!
That is the subject of Dianetics. Every moment of your life, your mind is recording everything that's happening to you. Every sight, every sound, every taste, smell, pain, emotion, touch, everything. These recordings form what is called the time track, a consecutive record of all the experiences accumulated throughout your existence. Your mind uses this information to make decisions and solve problems relating to your survival. The better its decisions, the better you survive. Most of this data is stored in your analytical mind, that part of your mind that thinks, remembers, and calculates. But some of your experiences are not recorded into those analytical memory banks. It is a discovery of Dianetics that all of your painful experiences are stored in a previously unknown part of the mind. It's called the reactive mind, and it throws those experiences back at you in an irrational attempt to get you to avoid the same painful thing from happening to you again. Here's a simple and common example. At some point, you've probably gotten sick from eating tainted food. Later in life, if you see or smell or possibly even think about that particular food again, you start to feel a little nauseous. Now, you know that logically, the mere sight or smell or thought of a food can't physically make your body ill, because you haven't actually eaten it again. And yet you're experiencing the same sick feeling you had before. This is your reactive mind, making you re-experience the same perceptions it recorded in that earlier incident. in a crude attempt to protect you from what it believes is a dangerous situation. It reacts solely on a stimulus-response basis and below your awareness. The painful experiences hidden in your reactive mind are the cause of your fears, insecurities, negative thoughts, unwanted emotions, and irrational behavior. You have been accumulating these deeply buried experiences throughout your existence. In fact, the most damaging among them occurred before you were born. Dianetics reveals how these negative experiences are stored and contains a technology to free yourself from them. What would life be like if all of the pain you've experienced no longer affected your abilities, emotions, and behavior? You would think and behave rationally, making the best possible decisions relating to your survival. You would be able to utilize your imagination and creativity to their fullest. You would be confident, more intelligent and productive and happier. You would be yourself, free to enjoy life and reach your full potential. In short, your mind would be clear. That is the goal of Dianetics. People achieve this state every day, and so can you.
Does that look normal to you? Does it look like we need a channel for Scientology? I mean, look how they make it look too. And this is what I always state. You can go through their list of videos on their channel, and this is just their YouTube channel. This is going to be a television channel on DirecTV. Yes, on DirecTV. But they push philanthropy, right? Victims of Hurricane Irma getting flooded help from the Church of Scientology. Scientology volunteer ministers, Hurricane Irma, right? These are the types of things they do when they show that they're philanthropists and they're giving to charity and they're helping. It creates an image in people's minds. This is a basic form of mind control that all the secret societies do. The Masons do it. All of them do it. They're all taught to do it. You know, in books on Skull and Bones, it's one of the top things that they teach their members when they leave and they move on and they branch out into government and into businesses, is to remember to always be philanthropists, always have their face in front of a charity, because they can always cling on to that. So when people question them and question their character, or they find out about stuff like this, which I expose, they go, I donate, or I have my own charity that helps kids from being trafficked. So, how could I be involved? And people go, yeah, who are you to question him? And because people just can't believe this stuff. But look at these churches that are spreading on here. They have one in Harlem. I mean, they're in New Zealand. They're all over the place spreading this poison, right? And they don't let it, anytime people come out and speak on it, they gang stalk them. It's a complete joke. DirecTV should be absolutely embarrassed. I mean, who is going to sit there and watch this? As if television isn't brainwashing enough. Imagine sitting through this. I mean, this is like brainwashing 101. I mean, they're literally telling you that they're going to be brainwashing you. They're telling you how to manage your life. I mean, how much of a fool do you have to be to go into this? They're telling you how to make a difference in the world, how to manage your marriage, how Dianetics is going to help you achieve the goals you want to achieve, right? They push this stuff, achieve your dreams, and It's a secret society. It's a cult, but you can join it. If you got money, they'll take that. You could join their cult. But boy, I mean, how this stuff just keeps spreading in 2018, how this is a channel on television, the Scientology network, where they're going, curious, or the question mark? No, I'm not curious at all. Anyone who's curious about it, all you need to do is just look up all the child abuse cases that have come out from victims of this cult who have left, people who have been born into it. Does that sound familiar? Talking about covens and Satanists and occults. Children are born into this stuff, just like Scientology. The parents are members. Their kids are born into it. They're going through all these experiments and tests at a young age. They're sexualized at a young age in Scientology. They believe that these children are vessels and that at a young age, their brain is developed as an adult. So they're technically an adult. I mean, really sick stuff that they get away with. But of course they do, because they're all part of the giant pyramid, right? Don't think for 1 second Scientology is not. There's different branches, right? There's Masonry, there's different groups inside of Masonry, there's Jesuit order, there's the Zionists. Scientology is just another branch inside of it, which is a money-making branch where, just like in Freemasonry, you learn things as you grow inside of Scientology. There's different degrees and levels you ascend to, and then they reveal these bogus BS secrets, and it all ends up being the same thing, right? That Lucifer's God, that he's the God of the world. It's all the same crap. They're all the same scumbags, spewing the same garbage. All these people who we don't need here on this earth, who are here poisoning people's minds. I mean, these commercials they put out, they're hilarious. The background music, oh, you went through this. We can help you get through that. We can help you find your dream. Are you curious? Learn more. Call here. Oh, yeah, come in for a test. And then they put the thing Clockwork Orange on your head. Next thing you know, you're just under strict testing. You're inside of a pretty much what do you want to call it? An examination room where they're examining you and telling you what's wrong with you and how to better yourself. You want to better yourself? Pick up a Bible and read it. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's all the life advice anyone needs. You want to better yourself? Pick up the Bible and read it. And the hope is that you find salvation, which can only be obtained through Jesus Christ. You can't force salvation on anyone. They have to find it for themselves through Christ. But these people pushing Dianetics and all this, they just never stop. And now DirecTV is going to be pumping this out. Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV. Folks, it's Scientology TV. How much more filth and garbage do we need out there? I thank you for listening to today's show. Stay away from this garbage. God bless all of you and your families.